Hey guys, this is Wiley Y here again with a Counter-Strike Global Offensive beta video. This video right here is going to be a little bit different. This is just going to be more an informative video rather than actual gameplay footage. What I'm doing here is I'm going to give a run through on the maps and show you the differences between, let's say, the versions of CS:GO and the versions of Counter-Strike Source. So we're starting off with Inferno, a map I kind of like. I've always liked Inferno. It's just generally a nice map. Anyway, this is T-spawn. Is not much. There's not much changed. You still go out the same way, except the secondary way out is blocked off now by a building. And as you can see, there's chickens. Chicken. Anyway, this whole area is a bit wider. It's a bit easier to get out. T-spawn's pretty much the same. I'm gonna go through the apartments just real quick. There is no kind of bedroom, kind of window room for mid anymore. That's gone. The apartments are all pretty much the same. You can still go out that door and things like that, which brings you out there. It's all pretty much the same. As you can see, that kind of secondary way now is blocked. Second mid is pretty much the same. The apartments are all the same. I'm just going to quickly go down here. It's all pretty much the same. This door opens and stays open. It doesn't close. It's spammable, etc., etc. It's the same things. Vietnam is all the same. It looks different, but it's the same. This wall is pretty much the same. You can still jump up and that and get up into apartments. It's all the same. Gonna quickly go apartments. The apartments are all the same except for there is no kind of fence kind of grate type door thing. That's gone. You can still run up there. That's still pretty much the same. The bedroom here is pretty much the same. There is a slight difference down here though. The boiler room is gone. There is no way of kind of hiding in that boiler room. This whole area, kind of quad area, is all the same really. The pillars are all the same, generally in the same spots, maybe a bit slightly different, but it's all the same. Peaking mid is pretty much the same. It's a bit easier now, I think, slightly. Seems especially that you don't have to worry about the window. The car down there is still the same in mid. You still have the bench. You still have this pillar for bouncing flashes and things off of. I'm not entirely sure because I haven't tried it. If there's any invisible walls up here, I haven't been doing much strats or anything like that, or just lobbing flashes or anything off in general play. I've just been having a bit of a mess around really. Arch is the same. Still have the gay spot. You still have the arch pillar there. All these kind of nooks and crannies and things like that. You still have the kind of old mini pit kind of notch thing. Like there is no mini pit from 1.6. That's not carrying over like it did in Source. The bomb site is the same, except you may notice if you look at the radar, the name has changed from B to A. Which is going to confuse the Source players. It confuses the hell out of me. All this area is generally the same, except there's no more sand or hay bales. It's all kind of barrels and boxes and things like that. There's a double stacked box here for when you're planting. Graveyard, as it was called, is all the same. You can still jump up on these spiky railings and still jump down into pit and things like that. It's all the same, guys. You can still peek here, although there is a bit of wood here, and you can't use this kind of gay spot for watching anymore. You know, there used to be a hole through the truck that you used to be able to see. They've blocked it off. In my opinion, in a kind of a lazy way. They could have actually just fixed the hole, but no, they just put that there. I suppose that saves time. You can still jump up here, still get into apartments. It's all the same, guys. You can still kind of get up onto these railings and things. No, it's not really changed much. So I'm gonna go through CT spawn just for the sake of and come back down banana, because that's where the biggest changes happened. So CT spawn is all kind of generally laid out the same. There's not much of a difference. You can still get up onto these things. Well is still there. There is a difference here though. The truck has sandbags on the back of it. I haven't tried it much, but I don't think you can get up into the truck. There's no kind of little garden area anymore. That's gone. The ruins area is all kind of the same, except they've put this kind of like light generator thing here, and I don't know why they did that. Just makes things a bit more awkward getting in and around and shooting people. I don't know why they put that there. I haven't really played much of Inferno, to be honest, so I can't tell you if that makes a difference. The garden here is generally laid out the same. The only difference is you can see into the bomb site a bit easier. As you can see when I peek, it's wider, much easier to see. They still have the coils. They have these barrels here which are slightly smaller in the sense that there's more room here to here, and they don't come out as much. Let's say they used to come out, let's say, out about here sort of, so that angle's changed now. There's much easier to spot people. You still have barbecue, you still have these barrels, you can still get up onto those barrels. This kind of wall has been widened, the canopy is the same. These new boxes, as they were called in Source, are the same, except this gap here is bigger, so it's easier to pick people. They have made this kind of wooden gate thing a bit bigger, so you can't throw flashes and things. You still can, but it's a bit more difficult. I don't think you can throw them as deep as well. You can still bounce. I think you can still bounce stuff over this wall. It's not much. Banana has changed though. They've, as you can see right now, they've put this brick wall here, and I'll show you why that's there in a second. They've changed the car slightly, and the sandbags are all, it's still the same, but the car is different slightly. You've got this bit of wood here, which you can't be seen behind even for standing, which makes it really easy to pick people off. And if you lob a Molotov down here, it just spreads out all around here, so if somebody's standing in it, you can hear them being hit, and it just gives them away straight away. So this is why the kind of brick wall is there. They've put some stuff here. The idea behind it is you can have people sitting here and just pick people off, stop CT rushes. The AWPer has to be a bit more aggressive. He has to go to car now to get picks. Well, he can stay here, but the problem with here is you don't get the long range pick of the AWPer. It's more short range now. Gives the AKs a bit more of an advantage. The tree and all that is still the same. The logs is all the same. Oh, I'm spazzing out a little bit. You can still get up on the logs, and when you jump up you can't see behind because that thing now, which is a pity in my opinion. So T-spawn and all that's just generally the same, and mid's the same, so not much changed in this map, guys. There's a few tweaks here and there. Personally, from what I've played, which isn't much on this map, the improvements aren't game changing, except maybe Banana it's slightly changing, but nothing major. We'll have to wait and see how it pans out with like competitive games and things like that. So thanks guys for watching. If you have any comments or questions, leave a comment below and I'll try and answer them. If you want to see anything specific in a video or specific spot, like you want to see how a spot plays out or something, I'll try to get some footage for you guys. So I'm hopefully going to have a couple more of these videos up later as well tonight, or later today. So thanks for watching guys, and I hope you enjoyed them.